All right, let's see what we have in the comments tonight. Well, first of all, it's 11:15 at night. I had an incredibly long day today. I left my apartment to go to my office today at 7:15 this morning, and then I came home, made a couple videos, and then I had men's group tonight. Men's group's great. It's a bunch of men. We get together, we talk about our feelings. There's confidentiality there, so I'm not going to share anything about that. But it's been a wonderful addition to my existence. Um, but that's like another 2.5, 3 hours after the workday. So I got home at quarter to 10, and so it's like after a 14-hour day, how do I unwind? I respond to a bunch of comments on TikTok because that's apparently how I relax now. I maybe I should bring that up at my next men's group. I don't know. Whatever. Um, Most of everything they are doing is illegal and are unconstitutional. Yes, last week a federal judge, believe in the DC District Court, issued an opinion saying that almost every single fucking thing that Elon Musk has done for the last 2 months is unconstitutional and illegal. So that opinion is out there. I think it's like 68 pages long. How can they get rid of the courts? So Mike Johnson, who has the Covenant Eyes app on his phone, which is a pornography monitoring app on his phone, where you have an accountability buddy. You put it on your phone, your accountability buddy puts it on their phone, and you can monitor each other's usage of pornography. I don't think any of us want to really envision how Mike Johnson uses pornography on his phone, but that's a question for another day. His accountability buddy is his oldest son. Um, Several years ago, Mike Johnson and his wife acquired a black teenager, a son. They didn't adopt him, they acquired him. Matt Gaetz did the same thing many years ago. He acquired a black teenager, a young man. Matt Gaetz didn't adopt him. There's a thing with straight white evangelical Republicans in acquiring black teenagers. I'm not quite sure what that's about. But Mike Johnson did that. Matt Gaetz did that. You can Google that. It's true. But Mike Johnson's teenage son, he's not a teenager anymore. That's his phone porn accountability buddy through the Covenant Eyes Act. But I'm getting away from myself here. Mike Johnson does not like the decisions that are coming out of the DC District Court. And so Mike Johnson wants to defund the DC District Court. Good luck getting that through the Senate. You need 60 votes for that, which they don't have. They can't impeach judges. That's correct. They would need 67 votes in the Senate to remove a federal judge from the bench after that judge had been impeached in the House, which means that Republicans would need 14 Democratic votes to remove any federal judge. They don't have those votes. They won't have those votes for the next several years. And so Mike Johnson, with his Covenant Eyes pornography monitoring app on his phone, is not going to be able to defund any federal courts, and he's not going to be able to impeach and remove any federal judges from the bench. So I guess he and his son, who he acquired but didn't adopt, are just going to have to be satisfied with monitoring each other's pornography use on their phones instead. Okay. Hope that helps. Have a great night.